Welcome to Privacy News Online Weekly News. My name is Brian Tong and I'm your host. China's Sharp Eyes CCTV surveillance program redefines the neighborhood watch. China has over 200 million CCTV cameras across the country, but there just aren't that many police officers to keep an eye on all of them. The Sharp Eyes project is a government program to increase the usefulness of China's video surveillance network by enabling concerned citizens. Aspiring Karens can download an app to view live security footage and have a button to summon police if they see anything suspicious. Now, according to local media coverage, the Sharp Eyes program has already been used to report a suspected multi-level marketing scam as well as a missing manhole cover. Brave Browser announces Brave Search, a privacy-conscious alternative to Google. Brave Browser has acquired the open search engine Tailcat from German search engine Clicks, and the team will be launching a privacy-friendly alternative to Google Search. Now, Google Search and Google Chrome represent two cornerstones of the Google-controlled internet, and any alternatives are welcome. Founder Brendan Eich noted that Brave Search won't be the default search engine on Brave at release. Those that are interested in trying Brave Search can now sign up for the waitlist on the Brave website. Experts doubt the privacy claims of Google's Federated learning of cohorts ad targeting model. Google will stop supporting third-party cookies in its browser and as a way to target ads very soon. In its place, the Big G is pushing a new ad targeting model known as Federated Learning of Cohorts, or FLoC for short. Now, instead of tracking internet activity on an individual level and then targeting ads at the individual, Google will group Chrome users into cohorts based on their internet activity and allow companies to target ads at cohorts instead. Now, experts warn that this new FLoC model may seem good for privacy on the surface, but actually opens up a whole new can of worms. All right, let's go to the latest cybersecurity news from Josh, our correspondent from Intego.
Here are this week's top cybersecurity stories, brought to you by Intego. University researchers have found a new side channel attack against the ring bus of Intel CPUs. Researchers successfully used the attack to extract data from PCs. Further research is needed to determine whether AMD and server-class Intel CPUs may be vulnerable to variations of this attack. And now for the latest malware news. The Oblique Rat remote access Trojan has tweaked its tactics, with the latest versions leveraging steganography, specifically hiding malicious payloads within BMP bitmap image files hosted on attacker-controlled servers. Meanwhile, the Ryuk ransomware has gained the ability to self-propagate on a LAN, further endangering victim networks. Ryuk has previously been known to target hospitals. P&O fans can stay protected with Intego's Mac or Windows protection software. For a special discount, use the link in the episode description. That's it for now. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Josh, as always, for all that good stuff. Now let's get back to more privacy news. Virginia's weak privacy bill is just what big tech wants. The Virginia Consumer Data Protection Act has passed the Virginia legislature and is awaiting the governor's signature, but privacy groups are calling for a veto instead. That's because the bill provides an opt-out framework where tech companies are allowed to take and use your data by default and will only stop when you opt out. Now, a strong privacy bill should include an opt-in framework where companies would need to get your permission before using your data. Schools are abandoning invasive proctoring software after student backlash. Schools across the country are now ditching the use of exam proctoring software such as Proctorio, or just letting their contracts expire. Software that watches students as they take tests has long been controversial, but student privacy rights activists seem to be turning the tide. And it's just not the students either. Teachers have even pressured industry conferences to stop accepting sponsorships from companies that offer proctoring software. Now you're up to date on the latest. Privacy News Online is brought to you by Private Internet Access, the award-winning no-log VPN service that lets you protect up to 10 devices simultaneously with apps for Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, and iOS. What's more? Well, Private Internet Access users now have the ability to add a dedicated IP address through an innovative token system that preserves privacy. Don't wait another second. Check out the links below where you can also find a link to learn more about all the stories on this week's Privacy News Online. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brian Tong, and we'll see you next time.